I see your demons, I'm telling them it's on sight. I'm just playing, I don't fight, I do pray. I only go the way of Mr. Yahweh. Try to correct me.
Alright guys, so we're going to do something a little bit different this time. Yes, you have heard already our 30-minute episode, right? That we're going to focus on topics you guys bring to our community. But then we've been getting requests about doing something more fun, something more entertaining. Obviously, as you could tell by the guests that we've brought in, some of them are taking 2 hours, some of them are taking 1:45. Like, we're not going below an hour just because of how much information. So we want to bring you guys an episode that's more of a refresher, funny, kind of like, what is it that you eat? Is it like coffee? What is it that like you drink and then you have to smell? Oh, like, you know how like with candles, when you're smelling candles, you can smell coffee, and then that's to like reset your smelling. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh, well, today we're going to talk about coffee beans helping you. No. Or like, is it ginger to reset your palate?
Ginger. Yeah,
okay, there we go.
Well.
So we're going to use this episode as resetting your palate or restocking your inventory supply since we're in cleaning. Okay, today we have a little book that has become one of our favorite books.
It's awesome.
It's called 100 Tricks to Appear Smart in Meetings. We're just going to pull out a few. We'll go through them, and then hopefully you get to use it in your next meeting. All right? I'm going to kick it off, James. I swear, these things are funny, man. Okay, here we go. How to build relationships with people you'll never see again.
There we go.
That's a good one. That's actually a good networking one.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, first, when someone asks what you do, use words like proprietary and technology and exciting.
That's actually pretty good. Like, hey, what do you do? I'm a proprietary cleaner.
Yeah.
Like,
if you use proprietary, it's like, since you're never going to see them, it doesn't really matter, right? You're just like...
Well, I think it's like kind of like building intrigue, trying to sound smart. It's kind of funny.
And again, these are ways to appear smart.
Yeah.
The key to the statement,
exactly.
right? So yeah, I'm building a proprietary system, a technology that is helping facilitate the maintenance and... so I could come up with something cool, but that...
Yeah. What do you do? We have a proprietary software for our company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's called Go High Level.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today's episode is brought to you by Cinch. If you're ready to take your commercial cleaning business to the next level, we have you covered. Maybe you're struggling with how to bid, how to create professional-looking proposals, or just how to ensure your customers' accounts are actually being cleaned at night. Introducing Cinch Janitorial Software. Cinch is a simple, user-friendly software that eliminates these types of struggles that you probably know all too well. Cinch simplifies your entire process and will supercharge your success because they remove paperwork headaches while creating a scalable, efficient, and profitable cleaning business. Get your free demo of Cinch at cleancinch.com. They're here to turn your business into a success story. That's cleancinch, CINCH.com. It's simple, it's Cinch.
Number 74, I love this one. Don't wear name tags. I don't believe in name tags. That makes you sound smart as hell. Imagine. Oh, he doesn't need a name tag.
Yeah, what's your name? You're not wearing a name tag.
Yeah, I don't believe in name tags. Angel, nice to meet you. Who are you again?
All serious?
Yeah.
That's kind of like big alpha energy.
Well, I feel like you have to change your tone when you want to, depending on where you want to fall in there.
Well,
you know?
And if any of you guys follow Chris Voss, he talks about tonality and especially in the first 30 seconds of meeting someone, doing your low radio voice, which is what you actually kind of just...
Because, like, can someone sound smart and sound like this? Imagine, like...
I've never heard you sound like that.
Yeah. Like, imagine... that's so tough. I'm so sorry, because if you do have a high-pitched voice, I just sounded very mean.
No, but not if it's, like, your authentic voice, right?
Yeah.
You can't, like, if you're going to try to sound smart, I think people probably take a more serious approach.
Number 76 on sounding smart with people you'll never see again. Drink when everyone else does.
Okay, so it's like mirroring, dude.
This is a subtle cue to let people know you're really fitting in. It ensures that no one expects you feel the silence.
Yeah.
No, you can't expect someone to fill in the silence because we're all drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
That's actually kind of creative.
Yeah.
Kill the awkwardness a little bit.
I like this. Introduce people as if they should already know each other.
There you go. Well, actually, that's actually an actionable step there.
Well, but to sound smart, I'm so glad I could introduce you two. Versus meet this person, I am so glad I could introduce you two.
There you go.
Very interesting.
If you guys have actually used any of these,
Yeah.
let us know.
Well, so there's a stat here that says, what are we doing at networking events? Like, what do people usually do? 33% avoiding everyone. 23% pretending not to be waiting in line to talk to the important people. 85 asking why it's not an open bar. Overcompensating, pretending you read that book. Wishing you were home watching Netflix. Hanging just on the outside of a group of people who are talking and laughing, wondering what it must feel like to be accepted. Yo, that's huh?
It's like when you're in the group, right? And everyone else is having a great time, they're laughing, and you're like kind of just like there, and you're like,
it must be nice.
it must be nice to be accepted.
Yo, I will agree that a lot of people go to networking events and ironically avoid everybody. They don't know how to get in there.
If you think about it, networking is a great thing, but it's kind of like a strange idea. Like you have this room, random people, now talk.
Yeah.
You know?
You have to be an extrovert.
You have to be. Yeah, absolutely.
Like that, unless you know people. You know, somebody mentioned networking throughout our episodes, and then I broke down the word in my brain, and I was like, it's like putting out a net, right? Like I thought of The Chosen. Shout out.
I'm
You
looking
put out.
something up.
Yeah, you're good. You put out the net when they're fishing, and then you start working.
Oh, there you go.
You put the net, and then you work. You put the net, and then you work, and then you start fishing people. You start getting fish, right? When you're doing it. So I wonder, is that is that where it came from? Like putting a net out, working the net, and now whatever fish you get, that's the people you connected with during networking.
That's a really interesting way to look at it, and that makes sense in my brain. I'd have to like look up the origin, but like just the actual dictionary definition is the action and process of interacting with others to exchange information and develop.
But what's the origin?
Content. So networking.
Like, what was the origin of networking? Let me see. Like, how did it begin?
Imagine over 300 cleaning executives, all under one roof, ready to connect, collaborate, and build a community. Join your hosts, James Harper and Angel Sandoval, 11 keynote speakers and 8 expert panelists sharing the blueprint to scale your life and business. Head over to event.cleaningprofits.com for all the details. For being listeners, use code CEO30 for a 30% discount. See you there.
Let's see here. The origin of networking. So it's actually, you know what's crazy is they're saying that this like, it's a noun. It has only been around since like the 40s. So I don't know, but that's actually kind of a unique way to, because you are
social networking, right?
Yeah, because you are casting a net in a room full of people, and you're trying to work the contacts. You're trying to work the ability to advance the conversation. That's actually a really interesting way to look at it.
Yeah, I was like thinking of The Chosen.
That's my definition now.
Right? Net. You put out your net, then you work the net, and whatever fish comes with you, then you did as part of your networking.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
But obviously, I might be way wrong. But that's how I'm gonna start seeing it now, because that's a great explanation. Like, oh, but why should I network? What is networking? It's like, dude, just put your net out.
And start
working.
Yeah,
start working the room. You're here to work.
Yeah,
start pulling it in. Yep. And then bam.
And see what you catch.
See what you catch. And if you didn't catch anything, then oh well, there was no fish in the sea.
Yeah. There's plenty of fish in the sea, just not right there.
Yeah. When someone asks you for a business card, say you might have one left.
Hey, Angel. Can I have a business card? Do you have a business card?
Oh, shoot. I might have given them all away. That's a better response than I didn't bring any. You know what?
Dude, that is hell yeah.
I actually just ran out.
Because I'm the guy that I don't have business cards.
I don't have business
I'm just going to be honest with you. And we're in networking situations often. And And I'll say, oh, I don't
that's
I don't
good.
have any, but I don't have any left.
And you start patting yourself like if you brought any.
I might
you
have
know
one
what?
left.
Hold on, let me. No, I just gave it away. I'm so sorry.
So these are funny, but that's actually good.
Yeah.
You think that works at the beginning of the event?
Yeah, 5 minutes in. You got a card? You know, I don't have,
Yeah, no.
might not have any left. Gave them away in the park.
Bro. This is you, bro. This is funny. Ask them to tell you about their story. So what's your story?
It works every time, dude.
Yeah. Makes you sound smarter
Yeah.
with people you don't know. You're right.
It works every time. Why?
It's so-
Because people want to talk about them.
100%. So what's your story?
And everyone has a story, but everyone really thinks they have a story.
If someone says what you're working on, say it's pretty confidential. I wish I could say more, but you need to sign an NDA.
What? Dude, if someone now my brain's stuck, like I'm in a networking event and say, what are you working on? I don't know. You'd have to sign an NDA. I would think automatic douchebag.
Why? But what if he actually does have one?
I don't
What if he's
think
in the CIA?
they wouldn't say you have to sign an NDA to be in the
No,
CIA.
they would say. Okay, but would you rather them tell you? Sorry, can't tell you.
I think they would lie to you.
No, I'm not talking about the CIA. What would you say outside of this?
The dude tells you I gotta run it by legal.
There you go.
I want to. I really do. What's your email? I'm just gonna go ahead and run it by legal, and I'll let you know. It's so funny, bro. So when people ask me what I do, I sometimes say, "Man, what I do and who I am is super different. I do a lot of things, but who I am," and then I answer, and then that keeps people wondering,
Yeah,
and now
there
they
you go.
want to have a conversation
that's
with
good.
you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just do a lot of things, but mainly sales.
Yeah.
I stay in that realm.
Yeah. Same.
I'm a big fan of not saying everything.
Yeah, I'm with you.
To get out of a conversation, say you have some people waiting on you. I don't want to keep my people waiting.
Dude, that's actually like legitimate good way. Like, hey, actually, I think they're waiting for me over there.
Hey, are you ready to challenge yourself? Mark your calendars for the event of the year, the Cleaning Profits Takeover Edition, happening in Denver, Colorado from September 24 to 26. Head over to event.cleaningprofits.com for all the details. For being listeners, use code CEO30 for a 30% discount. See you there.
Question. So lying is a sin, and I know I'm being stupid because this is a little lie, but if we're trying to not lie whatsoever, would you consider that a bad lie? Is lying in general bad?
Well, lying.
What if people are not waiting for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've
Would it be
that-
best to just get out of the situation in an honest way?
Yeah, it would be.
Hey guys,
But
super bored
I'd
right
be
now. I'm
lying
gonna
to
go.
everyone if I said that I haven't done that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree. No, I'm saying going forward, because I have said that. I'm like, I have to go. But going forward, what would you do? If you wanted to get out of a conversation,
I don't know, because I might lie and I might tell the truth. Right? Like, I would love to tell, like you right
if
now.
you could only tell the truth, what would it be? And no one's waiting for you. What else could it be? Like, let's say you're bored in a situation. Obviously, you have to say, hey, y'all, y'all boring. Right? But what would you say?
If I'm bored in this situation, I'm trying not to lie.
If you're in networking with people, but you want to leave that circle,
Yeah. Hey, guys, I'm going to go meet some other people.
boom.
I think that's what I would say.
That's a good answer. And that's a true answer.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. What would you say?
Later.
Peace. Just walk
I would
away.
just- I would
just not
just-
say anything.
I would just wait till I have to go to the restroom.
There you go.
No, I'd just be like,
Just start pounding water.
bro, networking is,
Networking's
you
tough.
know, that's what we're going to talk about. We
Networking-
talked about this book, but the book brought us to networking.
There you go. Networking's tough.
You think so?
Yeah.
You're very good at it, though.
Yeah, but I'm more of an extrovert. But even for me, like when I go to like people will say, James, you're so good at networking, but it takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you really have to, like, I think, extract yourself.
Yeah.
Even someone like me who is a natural extrovert.
I think there's levels to networking. I think everybody's like, oh, I'm a networker. But that they think that networking is going out and pitching yourself everywhere. I've met so many people who are like, dude, I'm a master networker. And all it goes, So what do you do? So what do you do? So what do you do? And they're just talking about themselves, and it's like, bro, that's why I think that's why networking groups get such a bad reputation, because they go in there like, I'm not saying don't go sell, don't go hunt. I'm saying work it.
Yeah.
Don't just throw it all out there, right? Like when people ask me, what do you do? I'm like, man, I do a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mainly in sales, though. Now, I am blank, right? I'm a man of God, challenger, connector, and provider. What about you? And they're like, what the? And I think that makes the networking, you can create unity to the networking like that, because then you care about the person. I love saying it, though, because I trip people out. And then people are like, yeah, but what do you do? Have you ever had that where you use the Rocky intro and then they're like, so what do you do?
It's because people are not accustomed to hearing about who you are, especially first. And then we want to identify someone by what they do, a title. So then they know like what realm to almost put you in.
Yeah, they're trying to rank you, put you in a
Size
specific box, and then also see if you're worth talking to based on what you do.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love not responding to people.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think the point of networking is actually less talking, get people talking.
Yeah.
Not for you to talk, but for you to get people to talk.
100%. I always say, like, when we go to an event, if people can know who I am without knowing anything about me other than who I am, then I did my job. I want everybody to be like, Angel, did you meet that Angel guy? Yeah, dude, what a cool guy, huh? And then they say, so what do you know about him? I actually don't know much, but I just remember he made me feel good. Like, I remember I had a good time.
Yeah.
And then I have all the data intelligence, because they spoke about themselves. That makes sense? And then that one networking tip where you, like, if you get somebody's number, you're like, hey, man, just so I don't forget you. And then, boom, you take a selfie, both of you together, and then text it to them. And then you save their number.
With that as the contact.
You can put the first name, last name, and then where you met them under location or under title, so that you don't forget where you met them.
And then you put the selfie as the contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then people love it because you send it to them and they're like, oh, dude, thanks for the picture. And now you're begin the relationship.
No, that's actually super, super personalized. I actually had one of my old CEOs back in the day. We would go to like these corporate conferences, and at the time it was like more business cards. And he was really good at, within 24 hours, sending everyone that he had a meaningful conversation with just a simple email to move it to email.
Yeah.
And it's just like, then you got to work the follow-up.
What's up, Profitable Cleaner listeners? Quick question for you. Are you using 5 to 7 different platforms just to manage the everyday operations of your commercial cleaning company? If so, let us help you consolidate that into one platform. Introducing you, uSource. Go to usource.com, book your free demo today, and actually get started on your trial for 60 days. No charge for 60 days, all from time and attendance to reporting, vendor management, operations, sales. It's time you stop using 5 to 7 platforms and consolidate into one. So listeners, don't forget, go to usource.com and start your account today. So, we just wanted to come in here, y'all, give y'all something a little different. We got to read out of 100 tricks to experience smart. You guys have a few now in order how to get out of a circle, how to network properly. I would say the only one is stay away from the whole confidential thing. That's not right. I don't like it. Ask people about their story is a good one. Say you giving all your business cards away is a great one. And introduce people as if they should already know each other. That one's actually very low-key. Like, low-key, that's a very strong move.
Yeah.
Very strong move.
Especially if you genuinely believe it.
100%. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this small little segment on networking. So, go out without business cards to the next networking event. Take those selfies with people. Make those calls. And go make some business. We'll see y'all on the next one.
That way he don't play like no way. So I